gonna kill the first 50.
For sure. It's your boy CB the Problem, and we back with another episode of 40 Hours a Week podcast, man.
Yeah, it's your boy Izzo, Izzy, Israel. 129.
Boy, dude, we back again, man.
We been in here cutting
That
up.
was quick as fuck.
Nah, yeah. We be cutting up before the camera
Trying to get it
know,
going.
trying to get involved.
Trying to get involved. Let's get into it then. Let's talk about it.
Where's my bread going?
Where your bread going? What you mean?
It's like I get paid, it's taxed. I go to the grocery store, taxed again.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
$100, I leave out with 3 bags. $100 give me 3.5 bags. Hey, you remember we have to go back to the car? You break your arms and put 30 bags on your arms to get them up the step. 3 bags. I walk up one trip, no problem. I got other stuff in my hand. $100 get you 3 bags.
You said where your shit going?
Where's my bread going? And the tariffs.
You in America?
Yeah.
Hey, thank God Fashion Nova ain't got no tariffs. Hey, shout out Fashion Nova, man.
That's going to the old folks.
That's about to be gone too.
Social Security.
Sheen, Fashion Nova too.
Fashion Nova? I don't think Fashion Nova gonna be gone.
Yeah, it is.
Is she ain't getting hit with them tariffs? She ain't got tariffs.
Yeah. Yeah.
She ain't got tears. It's crazy.
They putting the extra tax on that tea.
On clothes?
You done bought something from Sheen?
What, recently?
Yeah. Nah, I'm a Fashion Nova.
Nah,
Yeah,
not
Fashion
recently.
Nova.
Sheen, Fashion Nova, same thing.
But like, what about like overseas? Like a lot of overseas companies is putting extra tax on stuff. Not really domestic, or is it both? I don't really know.
But what's the reason?
Because
everybody money.
Trump.
I know somebody in there doing that. Who are here for it, man?
Come on, man.
I know somebody in there
"Speak to
doing
me, yo,
that.
Toothless one.
Nah.
Nah, you fried, man. We can't get this going. You keep laughing. He is gone.
Nah, we keep it going. I ain't too much tripping, man. He's having one of them episodes, man.
Come on, man.
He over here crying, dog.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Hold on, man.
Come on, man.
You gotta start it over, man.
Nah, he's over here hurt, bro.
Nah, and then his stomach growl. He over there like, you like, no, no, ain't poop. It's his stomach, like, I'm looking like, come on.
He got
100 man versus gorilla.
They gonna have to bounce on him all at the same time.
Whoa.
Bounce is crazy.
What? Huh? What did he say?
Y'all know what I meant.
Did we?
They're gonna all have to jump on him at the same time, man. You really gonna I don't think gorillas can go like the distance is what I'm saying. I don't think.
You don't think gorilla can go the distance?
They not about to be out there for no 10, 15
you don't think
minutes
the gorillas
fighting.
can't go the distance, or the humans can't go the distance?
That's why you need 100.
I feel like this.
You got. I'm telling you, if you.
I think gorilla gonna kill the first 50.
For sure.
He gonna kill the
It's
first
gonna
50.
be some sacrifices, man.
After that 50, you have a chance.
What he talking about?
No.
The first 50 done.
I'm just saying.
You gotta choose. You like,
that's
go ahead, nigga.
and the
Make
first
that
50 like a
sacrifice.
beverage.
But listen to me, dog.
Yeah,
He's not about to just wipe
He
out
got another-
50 that quick.
Yeah,
He still got another.
He got
He ain't about to-
another.
unless everybody jump on him. I ain't gonna lie, somebody got to sacrifice.
Who gonna be the
A
sacrificial lamb?
But
It's gonna be a key.
put like this. Once somebody see that, everybody gonna
So you
become
gotta-
shocked. That whole mentality.
Oh, DD. Oh, what it is? Oh, DD.
that whole mentality. I'm up next. Hell no.
Oh, hell no.
Hell no.
As soon as I see the first,
So don't say the first 50, just say the first 100 gotta go first. You
gotta
got at least
go.
have 200 strong.
Nah,
Because the first 100 gonna take a
the first
beat.
100. But it's
They gonna
the
take
fear.
a brutal
Fear.
beat.
Because you at the
It
same
ain't
time
no
you
fear.
next. Man, if you see him just rip you over, you gonna be like, yeah, I'm up next. Yeah, all right. You gonna turn around and push another nigga for it.
Hold on, man. Oh
He
no.
said if you see somebody get ripped over, you talking about,
He
it's
said
my turn
ripped
next.
over.
Yeah, all right.
You can
Nah,
see
for
somebody
real,
get ripped
I ain't
over,
gonna
you
lie.
ain't going in.
I ain't going
Some
in.
sacrifices will be made, dude.
I ain't
Right
going
there.
in. Why would I be next?
Sacrifices will be made.
Mm-mm.
Many will die that day.
Hey, I'm about to cry on this one, boy. He say rip.
But why would you even? Who signs up for that?
People who just want to test something out. I want to do it.
100 first.
I'll watch it. I wouldn't do it though.
Bro,
Hey,
he will be out there.
I seen
Don't
that
fall,
too, man.
he
I'm
will be
like,
stomping.
damn. He out there mean too. His energy ain't going. All he gotta do is eat some bananas. Shit, a bundle of bananas. That motherfucker going to another. He going to another 500 of them.
He's like Popeye.
He like, shit, for another 100 bananas, what would he do?
He gonna peel folks back just like that nana. You hear me?
Hell yeah,
Nah,
man.
put it like this. If his
Oh,
girl
man.
there, it's over with too.
Oh,
If
man.
that gorilla got his wife there, his little, his
Or the kids.
or the kids with him.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
He
he
gonna
easily
wipe out
going
a
through
village.
it. He easily going through them.
Yeah, for sure.
With no hesitation.
I just think that's funny. It's a funny little theory. I really think that gorilla get the best about 90 of them. I mean, it'll be uppercuts left and right. Stomps.
Not even uppercut. They bite too. You know they canines.
Oh man, yeah, they ripping you apart.
Come on,
they
man.
bite too.
Come on, they canines about big
He
as
over
yo.
here crying.
I'm crying, man. Because I don't know what's going on, man.
You know what else I cry about?
What's that?
Going to the grocery store and spending $100 and getting 3 bags.
Yeah.
What y'all buying at the grocery store?
Yeah.
Because
Right
I be
now,
seeing
what you
a lot
buying
of y'all
at the grocery
carts, boy. Y'all carts is running over with BS, bro.
Yeah, but are you buying it with your own money?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Are you buying food, abundance of food with your own bread?
And I'm not throwing no shade, but if I see somebody with an abundance of groceries in their cart, somebody helping you out. Somebody's helping you out. Boy,
and I ain't knocking that, but just make sure. Just make sure if you're gonna do that, just make sure you're gonna buy the nutritional foods too.
Is the
Such
nutritional
as
foods
what?
nutritional?
Such as what? Fruit, vegetables.
Yeah, a lot of fruits,
Vegetables.
like vegetables,
Protein.
strawberry, watermelons, oranges,
Both,
peaches,
both.
bananas.
But the main
grapes.
thing people ain't honing in on, bro, wash this stuff.
Oh yeah.
Wash
facts,
too,
right.
or
Because there's a lot of
veggies,
chemicals
bro.
they keep
Man,
on there that
what?
they have to like
that's
keep
why
it
I
fresh.
say going back to like thinking outside the box too. Sometimes like start thinking about the future.
It's hard.
Yeah,
You
future.
can barely get
Yeah.
through the day.
But
That's the only way. I mean, we can keep talking about this same thing, but it's like
yeah, but the future. But time with the food.
Food killing us.
Just grow your food. Like
that's easy.
like if it's a green onion you got at home, you can regrow that.
You
can regrow certain stuff
you
at your
gotta have
house. Start
space,
having your little garden.
the time. You
Yeah.
gotta know what you're doing.
It'll be cheaper on your food though, but
facts.
because what Kroger and all these doing to you, they just trying to make you, come to them to get.
But
their
when
food.
you want to start buying little chickens, and start getting
Might as
your
well.
own eggs.
That's what I see.
that
That
costs-
every
your
home
own
that's
egg?
bigger than 12,
that
pretty much
costs for
square foot.
space, dog.
But are you willing to do that?
Nah, hell no. I know I ain't.
If you ain't,
I'm gonna go to work and then come home and tend to some chickens.
yeah, because you got to clean up after them.
Man, you have this. It's easy
gotta
to say.
clean up
No,
after
don't
the
get me
chicken.
wrong.
But-
If your space and your time and your life allows you to raise whatever and live off the land, cool.
Man,
But
people
me?
raise, man,
Get
people
it
raise
out.
pit bulls, dogs at their house. Why
Get
can't
it
you raise
out.
no chicken?
Get it out,
Why can't you raise no chicken?
Because it's chicken's different because you got to clean up after them.
man. Come on, man. Ain't nobody doing all that, bro.
Chickens
I'm
is-
not going.
They crap every day, every minute, man. You gotta,
Every
I done seen videos.
So you want to have your own
man.
farm?
I do, but I know the chicken's gonna be a goddamn problem. At first, I'm like, yeah, them little chickens
But you
look,
gotta get them down.
they
You
look
gotta-
cute and shit. You chase them and shit,
Yeah.
and they making eggs. And it's
The
like,
ones that eating
damn,
and pooping all day.
all that shit you gotta keep doing.
You
It's
gotta
like,
keep cleaning it up, man.
man.
But at least it's real eggs. And
I
chicken.
hold off on the chickens. I'll go visit some chickens first. I go visit.
Now I'll go get. You know what I'm saying? I think we need to probably change up where we get our groceries from. Maybe start sliding to the farmers markets or something like that.
Yeah.
When I see vegetables with dirt on it, that's a good sign.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like the old ways. Well, it's 2025, but like old ways tended to like what? Back in the early 1900s
What?
with the groceries, with the green vegetables and stuff.
Yeah, but when you getting your milk in that glass, what you call it back
Yeah,
in
you
the day?
get milk.
No, I want to get no damn milk in no damn glass. What are you talking
He was
about?
getting milk.
milk out the glass.
Hell no.
Man, you telling me that your
He was getting milk out of sacks.
that your great grandpa?
Them damn udders.
Yeah, them
He was
udders.
getting milk out of sacks.
You can't
Big
tell me
fat
that your
sacks.
great
Big
grandpa.
fat sacks.
Your grandpa won't make you go get the milk.
No. He was getting eggs. I won't get no damn milk.
He was getting a carton of milk at the crib every day. They say go outside and get that
No,
carton
I
of
ain't
milk.
getting no milk.
Go outside and get that car. He remembers.
He don't remember shit. How you gonna remember something I don't remember?
So where was you getting your milk from back in the day when you was a kid?
Same place.
Where?
Kroger's.
And it was in a glass bottle.
No, you keep talking about the glass bottle.
It was in a glass bottle.
I'm born in the 80s, man. Don't do me like that.
Let me find out the milkman
Don't do
was
me
dropping
like that.
off that milk at the.
How old you think I am?
You're not that old, bro. You're like 40.
Yeah,
It's still
so you
though,
do
when
the
you was
math.
growing up though.
Yeah, but even then, growing up then, the milk still came in the same damn way.
It tastes the same. That cereal don't
Nah,
taste the
it don't
same.
taste the
Cereal
same.
don't taste the same.
They got
So
some.
was it in plastic carton or was it in a cardboard?
It was in plastic. It was in them gels, like you got over there now. Them damn gels, them little
Them
cartons.
jugs.
Like you got over there, them quarts over there. It wasn't in no damn glass. I mean,
They
I'd
said
rather have
2%.
it in a glass.
2%.
They
Yeah,
said
2%.
You was busting down cereal then, wasn't you?
Busting downstairs. Then they had another little shit that you was talking about when
What?
you was in school with the little cartons.
Yeah, we had the cartons.
They had the little cartons too.
And then
Now the
when
carton
we was
milk
done
tastes
with
different
it, we
from the
flip it
milk
back
you
in
buy
and
in the
pop it.
stores.
Yep.
You remember you used to do that?
Used to pop 'em.
Yeah, like you take your empty milk carton, you fold it back
Yep.
in, and then you fold that flap over when you stomp on it.
Mhm.
It's wow, wow. We used to do it in the cafeteria.
Man.
Good times.
I remember doing that in summer school. I always spent a lot of fucking time in summer school. My summers was at school.
Damn, well, you was bad as hell.
What was going on?
He couldn't get it right during the school year, so I had to
Messing
spend
around.
the summers.
I'm like,
Doing
summer
push-ups.
being there in that damn summer, like, damn. Everybody outside going swimming and shit.
Damn, man, you
You
can't,
at school.
Laughing
can't
and
partake
shit,
in no
going
festivities.
to go play. I'm in the summer school. Man, that's hell eating them, drinking out them cartons, them juices.
Yeah, them juices was far, but they were smaller.
They
wasn't,
were small,
they
little
wasn't
short
as
joints.
big.
Little
They
short
wasn't as
joints.
big as the
Little
milks.
short joints.
But then we used to be fire. You seen what the milk used to come in when I was in college?
Yeah, them big
bro?
ass sacks.
And it had a long little nip on it. You had to cut it when you put it in the. At NKU, I worked in the little cafeteria.
He said he's a cold. Now listen to what he's saying.
And you had to change the milk, but
Now
the
look.
milk came in a big plastic bag with a
He
long
say he
little
put it
nipple
on his
it.
shoulder with a big
So
long
you know what I'm
nipple
saying? When
on
you
it.
bring it out there, you put it in it looks like a milk crate, and then you hang it back in. It's like a little cold freeze that you put it in. When you shut the door, the nozzle comes out the end, and then there's a lever. When you lift it up, the milk
But then
comes
I
out.
asked
When
him,
you
I
stop, when you drop the lever, it kind of squeezes the tube so no milk come out. So you just had to put it in there, cut it, and then now when you lift the lever, you can get milk again. But the way they used to package the milk was like,
He
Suspect.
who packages milk like this?
He said
bro?
it's a big old bag
A 5-pound bag of
with a
milk,
rubber
but it's in a
ding-a-ling
bag
hanging
with a
on.
long little tube. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I'm like, how you get the milk out of there? He told me you gotta suck it up.
Nah, I ain't
Wait
saying
a
that.
minute.
Something's
Man.
really wrong with it. Man.
Speaking on a serious note, man, what y'all think about that police incident that just happened?
Oh man.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I couldn't see myself doing nothing like that, but how could I say that?
On what side? You being a cop or you being the person, the father?
Man, you just don't know what happens when people are faced with adversity. With
On
something
what
like
side?
That. Like if I was dude's father, you know what I'm saying?
So as speaking as a father, you what?
I can't speak as a father because I ain't a father. But what I
Yeah.
will say is, if I can sit up here and say that now, what you know what I'm saying? I'm not faced with that defeat. I don't know what I would do if I was in that I get dude had an eye for an eye mentality. That's why he did what he did. You know what I'm saying? I'm not condoning it, but at the same time, you can't control the verbal of what happens when you do something to somebody. You might slap somebody. You can't get mad because they punched you back. That's just how it goes. So he felt you took something away from him forever.
So you speaking it.
From his standpoint.
So you
Now from a cop standpoint, it's like
But
that's a
the
kid
person was
too.
14.
That's a kid.
That's the big difference.
How's a kid? I understand with the kids going on and everybody got a gun and stuff like that, but as a cop, you are supposed to. You have a due diligence to him. You are there to protect and to serve the community.
Yeah.
So
So
you
speaking,
thought a 14-year-old was a threat enough to pop him. There's so many other solutions before they get to the gun. The gun is supposed to be the last resort.
No,
You
but
could
you-
have tased him.
Yeah.
You could have if he was a threat in that moment. He 14, a kid. Tase him real quick. Let me put him down right quick. Chill him out. You thought taking his life would suffice?
yeah.
But the reason why was the cop nervous or scared?
Man, they all nervous and scared. They all nervous and scared. Don't fit the description.
But why
Lord
we
have
the
mercy.
only? Why are we the only race to get killed by the cops as much now? But why isn't it just the first thing is, okay, let me use a taser, let me use a baton, let me use, physical, let
They
me
out
go
here
get
trying to
physical,
they
you know what I
trying to
mean?
neutralize
Why
a threat.
why do I want to get deadly right off the jump? Why would I want to use deadly force right off the jump?
Is this unfamiliar to Cincinnati?
No, I'm just saying.
Is it?
And that's the problem with a lot of cases.
This ain't the first time.
This ain't the first time, and that's the problem. It's like people getting tired of it, and it's 2025. Enough is enough. You know what I mean? It's like, come on now. Y'all want to speak on one end saying, we want to be good, we want to do this, we equal this, equal rights on this, equal on this. We fair, but then anytime something like this happen, it ain't like you fair. It's the same cycle.
That's why.
And that's why I think people getting sick and tired of.
But also, you got to understand this too. Like there's a lot of black on black crime going on. So when
You
they
right.
see each other killing each other, they ain't gonna think twice. Like, all right, y'all kill your own kind. They don't matter if I shoot you too if I get mad or angry because that's what y'all talk about in the music.
That's a fact.
That's what y'all talk about on the street.
Yeah, but
I'm just trying to let you know the mindset. Of course, it's wrong at the end of the day. He ain't supposed to take no life. I mean,
Exactly.
That's hurtful. Like especially 14-year-old. Like he young.
14.
He 14 though.
14, being that young.
I'm a grown ass man, and I'm in law enforcement, and I'm chasing a 14-year-old. Like I'm chasing one of my kids.
Exactly.
I'm not finna pull out a weapon, a deadly force, and blow your head off or shoot you to kill you.
Man, rest in peace to that young man.
You know what I mean?
It's
As
sad.
a father, just being a father.
It's sad.
And it's being, in law enforcement. You're not finna sit there and chase down a kid
and popping
and kill him.
Because you got to think.
And then they say he had a weapon. Okay, say he had a weapon. They say he had a weapon, but you chasing him. So evidently he ain't trying to kill you or hurt you.
Exactly. So
he trying to get away. So if you ever had like play aerosoft, stuff like that, so it's okay. You running. So now he fearing me.
Right.
I'm an officer. So now I know he turned his back, he running from me.
Yeah.
So now I got him. So why I'ma still shoot him down? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If that was the case, and I'm being a father.
Yeah.
And that's the mind frame I'm just saying is that. But people don't feel the same.
No.
But then you stepping outside of that box.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm the father, and you kill my child. And I just hear, a cop killed a 14-year-old child as being a father, being a black father, and you got a child. It's like, you kill my child, that go for anybody.
But this another thing though, like you didn't direct that energy towards bruh. You directed it towards somebody who didn't even have nothing to do with
And
the
that's what I'm
situation.
saying. I'm
So
saying.
what
So
was
on
bruh
that
doing
aspect,
to get mowed down?
my thing is, okay, I'm frustrated as a dad, you know, my child, but I'm not finna just go intentionally just hit an innocent
He
person.
ain't do nothing to you.
That's the only thing I don't agree with. If that was his intention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm
But
not
you
gonna
gotta-
be like, oh, this is an innocent bystander. I'm about to go knock him off because he killed my child. No. That ain't how the rules go.
Yeah.
That ain't how the rules.
That ain't how the rules go to the
But
universe.
you gotta understand a black man anger at that time.
Yeah, but at the
A
same
black father anger.
but at the
He gonna
same
go
time
anything
that he sees that's a correction.
yeah, but
it's
you
sad.
gonna ruin the whole meaning
off
of your impulse.
Yeah.
Just jumping right away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
The
like
whole outcome of being wrong. Like
it's still
I understand
wrong.
your statement.
But he's
or
full
what
of
the meaning what you trying to get.
he's
Your
just full
point
of hatred
across.
right now. And that's I understand his mindset. So like we can get somebody else's mindset how crazy it is if something happened to them. His mindset at that time, if I see anybody that's in a a blue uniform or anything like that that's a cop or crest, I'm like he's gonna because he's such full of anger. Remember he probably what I'm saying just in that mode because his son is gone. That level of pain is tremendous. Is big. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how that would feel because right now, you know what I'm saying? I have a son. I can't imagine if somebody, you know what I'm saying, like took my son, like everything I would see would be red at the time. Like I won't care what you trying to talk about. My son, I can't get him back.
You right.
So what I'm gonna do? Somebody ain't about to get somebody back because you gonna feel my pain too. So then again, it's like his pain. He was trying to use another pain to take, his pain away, which is like, nah, you can't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? But I understand what you're trying to do.
It's not the individual.
Yeah, but
that was involved.
And that changes
so
everything.
Now that changes your whole outcome.
Everything.
I'm just talking on the universal level. The universal level.
Yeah. I
It
understand
changes
what
everything.
you're saying.
If you did something to my son or something like that, and I go after somebody else, now you done messed up the yin and the yang. You know what I mean?
Messed up.
Now you messed up.
You done messed up regardless. Two people.
I'm just saying.
3 people.
The whole outcome is messed up.
3 people's dead. You got the son dead. The cop is dead. RP to him. But think about this though, dude on trial, you dead man in there.
Oh
so
yeah.
When you get in there, it's
the father lost his life.
The father, his life gone. He up the road.
The son lost his life. You know what I mean?
And the innocent cop who wasn't doing that.
And then the cop that just retired.
Man.
Well, the deputy sheriff.
The
deputy sheriff that just retired. That's hurt.
Yeah.
That's a hurtful blow
to his family.
That's a hurtful
it's
blow.
chaos.
He probably trying to enjoy retirement. He went out and grabbed bagels today, and then what?
And then to make it look like he was just, like they say, at the wrong place, but he wasn't. He was just doing what he was supposed to do. You know what I mean? Just
he was
a detail.
At where he was supposed to be at.
Just gonna do a detail.
And that's how he looked at his son. His son was just at the wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
And bro ended up getting, his son ended up getting. He was like, why my son not everybody's son? Why this cop out there, all the cops that he's seen or passing anything like that? That's how he looked. I'm just trying to let his mindset.
Facts.
But that's a hard pill to swallow.
But his mindset was like, you in that uniform killing my son. I'm gonna go kill anybody. And it's wrong. It's like, you should never did that. Revenge is not the best way, to go about it. But understand his level of hurt. He's hurt. Anybody in that uniform going,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it sucks. You know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying? It's messed up at the end of the day.
But this is a repeated thing.
And that's the issue. Bro. See, I hear what you coming from it, but then it's like a repeated issue. And that's the problem.
Right.
So I think we need to talk to, the mayor of the city. You don't think so?
I get.
You don't think the mayor got nothing to do with that?
I get where you're going, but the more realistic picture that we're trying to get to is until black people can halfway come together and start that
structure that way,
start to
organize.
We so against ourselves.
Yeah.
It's hard for us to make that step for us to be like, you know what, enough is enough. We need to address this head on. Some people don't even care about it.
But a lot of people know that, and I think that's what
I think a lot of people know that.
So
a lot of people
know
that.
To where we at now.
A lot of people know that.
And that's where you going back to saying that's the same thing with now.
Yeah.
Like you said, it happens more common than it should.
It's way more common. It's always been like that, man. They view you as a threat already. While they pulling you over, you a threat.
It's
I
2025.
roll my windows down to make sure you can see through here.
And they kill me with the everything
I
okay,
make it real
but
comfortable for you.
everything okay, but I still need your license.
I still need your
Your
everything's
registration.
all right, but I need to, because they always tell you like I need to know
How's
who I'm
everything
dealing with.
okay?
When you ran my place, you know who you dealing with. I ain't got no warrants. I ain't got no
Anytime
problems.
a
You know
law
where I live
enforcement
at?
roll up behind you, they are reading your tags.
Come on, bro. Easy.
They already know what vehicle that is registered.
bro.
They might not know you, but they know the vehicle is registered.
Mr. Brooks.
You know what I mean? And then if you identify as yourself as the person, as the vehicle identified, they already know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So anything else further is bull. You know
how it go. But you know how it go though.
It's BS.
Let me use a little bit of authority on you right quick. I need to I need to paint a picture of you right quick before I can decide what I want to do. If
everything is fine.
Everything
if I'm just
ain't
driving by and I need directions, why you need my license and registration? Just for directions.
Yeah.
If you just doing your due justice.
Man, I don't want to hear none of that.
I'm just saying.
I'll tell you another thing. If you became a cop just to back in the darkest corner in the city and catch me speeding, you should have went and been a crossing guard or something like that, man. You supposed to be in these neighborhoods fighting crime, but you want to hang out the side of the car with a gun. And hey, man, I'm gonna go ahead and give you this $140 ticket. You was going 5.5 miles over speed. Man, get out of here, man. I got somewhere to be, man.
That's because they trying to get their
man. Come on, bro. I don't want to hear nothing. That you
quota
robbing me, bro.
Yeah, but they try.
I can understand if I'm speeding
now you a
excessively.
casualty. If they hitting you like that.
All right. But they don't create casualties when they be chasing after these folks. Going 100 and 120, 130 miles.
See, that's the difference.
Come on.
Yeah. So that's different.
Come on, man.
They ain't supposed to do that.
They ain't supposed to do that either.
They ain't supposed to do
but
that.
But they get up and down. Residential.
Back down.
80, 90. You supposed to back off and let him wild out. Yeah. You racing with him about to create some chaos. You know what? Let me not get in there before I start getting pulled over.
They go, what you say now on that podcast, boy?
I heard what you said on your little podcast.
This is my first time talking to this gentleman.
Right. And now I see don't know me.
It's the first time talking to this.
He said, hey, I just met him yesterday.
What's your name again?
What's your name again, bro?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, another work week down. Another work week to go.
Another one to go, man.
Sundays are reset days. That's when I do my laundry.
Sundays, reset.
Yeah, reset. Chill, relax, get my mind ready for the work week.
Lately, it's been raining.
Bro, be making me tired.
This rain been killing drainer, man.
It's be making me tired.
It's good. We need it though. Don't get me wrong. We need it, but
I don't need no some good.
I need some
we
sun.
need some.
You need some sun.
Where I'm at.
You a sun baby.
Nah, I'm talking about sun, but I'm cool. I ain't gotta.
He's talking about I'm cool.
I ain't gotta do that much. Y'all still,
What you trying to say?
I knew you better say that. What you trying to say, bro?
What you trying to say? I knew you saying. You trying to say something?
You want to be a vampire?
You trying to say something?
I'm cool. I love the sun, but I'm talking about do Monday through Friday when I just want to sleep. That's
you talking about when I want to sleep.
That rain hit different when you sleep.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Do it
Monday through Friday. You can go to sleep.
I'm going to sleep off that rain.
Monday through
Friday. I ain't gonna lie. I sleep. I sleep hard.
Especially if you work, your shift and you go home, you hear that rain. I'm not. Sleep.
A nice little shower.
I'm not playing.
Let the soap suds run down the crack of that ass.
Let them suds walk crack of your ass. You go right home, jump right in there with the boots on.
Jump right in there with the boots on.
Like, come on, man. You ain't gonna wash up.
It's just one of those days today.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
Nah, I done did, I remember one time I did that, I ain't gonna lie, right on the couch. I was supposed to get up and hop in the shower so damn tired. I lay right there. When I woke up, I got in there, but I sat down.
Where you working at now? You did that?
Yeah.
You're nasty.
Mm-hmm. Is that right
that's
now?
Crazy.
That's crazy.
If he did that, it's already marinated.
I was behind the wall.
Oh, now you behind the
wall.
I was.
I was tired. I wasn't on no line.
Everybody different, man.
I was behind the wall.
Everybody
but after you stack 17 and a half skids,
everybody different.
And I'm tired. Mm-hmm. I seen you back there looking like your elbows was broke. Dang, you talking about me being strong? He weak back here.
That man back there, he like,
Back there struggling, lifting them bags.
Yeah.
Hey, man, like, comment, and subscribe, man.
Like, comment.
Thank y'all for hanging out with us again. This has been another episode of 40 Hours a Week podcast. I'm your boy C, B, Rob.
And I'm your boy Izzy, Izzo, Israel, 1129.
Boy, dude, we'll see y'all, man.
All right, peace, man.